Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. If you are joining us any of those times of day, it's good to be with you and wherever you are tuning in from. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about a woman who I heard on a podcast. She was talking about the geometry of a figure eight. And I don't want to go into too much detail about it. It was certainly a very interesting conversation, but there was something that she shared that I just found very thought provoking, and that is that just the shape of the infinity sign, this idea that it is the expansion and contraction mechanism, if you will, in the universe, and that it's always moving and it's always creating this series of evolutions, if you will. And she also talked about how the circle is flipped and that it's a form of a perfectly balanced above and below. And as she was talking about this piece in particular, she was talking about us in relation to the universe and how we serve a really important purpose in the universe. That because of these two equally concentric circles, if you will, we have the spiritual realm that is above us, so the cosmos, and we also have the earth, which is beneath us. But we as human beings are at the center point. And she was talking about us as essentially the conduits of change for what perhaps the earth wants to bring into reality, as well as a divine course of action that the cosmos are trying to bring into reality on earth. And that we are the arms, the legs, the ears, the mind that all bring those two realms into fruition. And so this idea of this expanded role, if you will, of human beings got me thinking about maybe how we bring expansiveness into our lives through meditation. And today, how we might plant some seeds and in this field of expanded awareness. So with that in mind, what we're going to do today to bring some calm and to ground us in this present moment, we'll begin with a 4-7-8 breath that will help us calm our mind and body. And then we will move into a meditation that helps us expand and move beyond limitations of the mind, that will help us ideally tap into our higher mind or our God self, the universe, whatever you want to call it. And as usual, we'll be meditating for about 20 minutes, and I will keep track of the time. So let's begin. I'm going to explain a little bit about the 4-7-8 breath before we get into our meditation. And we've done this, I think, once or twice before. We're going to do it again today, and I'll just give you a couple of directions to help guide the breath work. So what I would suggest you do is kind of sit upright as we start, and go ahead and put your hands on your ribs. And I think it's important to start there so that you get the gist of this breath. And basically, as you inhale for 4, your ribs are going to go out to the sides, not in front of you. So you're going to inhale for 4 out this way. And then what you'll do is you'll hold for 7, and then you'll exhale for 8. And quickly, for the breath itself, what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in through your nose with the tip of your tongue touching right back here behind your teeth. And when the breath goes in, you'll then hold for 7 counts, and then you'll let your breath out through the mouth for a count of 8. And so as we do a few rounds of this, you can continue to keep your hands on your ribs if you want to, or you can rest them in your lap and just keep imagining that they are there, perhaps to just help you guide where the breath goes, that it expands sideways and not in front of you. You can keep your eyes open if you want to, or you can close them. It's up to you. And certainly if you experience any lightheadedness, which might happen, because we're really bringing in the breath and we're holding the breath, then adjust your breathing as feels right for you. Yeah, I want everyone to be safe. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and begin with this. Let's try it. So eyes open or closed, it's up to you. And what I want you to do to start is just release all of the air in your lungs, and you're gonna make a whooshing sound. So you're just gonna let it all out like, all right? And then you're gonna begin inhaling through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the mouth, whoosh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whoosh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the breath. That's how we're going to do it. And what we'll do is we'll do a couple more rounds of this 4, 7, 8 breath before we then move into our meditation. All right, let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we'll release this breathing technique. And I invite you, if you haven't already, to close your eyes and gradually allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm and depth. And settling into the space around you, finding a comfortable seat, and feeling the rise and the fall of the breath as it enters your nostrils, moves into the body and out through the mouth. Allowing yourself to arrive in this moment. There's nowhere to go and no place to be, nothing to do. Letting go of anything that came before this and whatever's to come. Allowing yourself to be present in this moment with and for yourself. You might tune in to your feet on the floor. The contact points beneath you and the seat that you're sitting on, or the earth beneath you. letting any unnecessary tension, any holding or clenching, to let go for just a moment. Noticing what's true for you. Nothing to hold on to. Perhaps scanning from the crown of your head down through your feet, moving the energy through to your neck and chest and arms, hands and fingers, letting the muscles relax and release, allowing any unnecessary tension to simply melt away. Moving your attention to your back, to your hips, to your thighs, your knees and your calves, your ankles, your feet, and out your toes. Allowing your awareness to move once more from the crown of your head down through the body, perhaps out your fingers and out your toes. Letting all your muscles loosen, relax, and completely switch off. And become aware now of the flow of your breath in and out of the body, whatever direction it moves. However deep, however shallow the breath is, allow it to be exactly as it is. Bringing your awareness to the flow of your breath as it moves in and out of the body, as it brings fresh oxygen to the cells, to the nerves, the organs, all parts of the body. And if the mind wanders, simply bring your attention back to this moment, to the breath, the flow of the breath and the now moment. And by bringing your attention to the breath in this way, the flow in and out of the body, you're relaxing. You're bringing ease to the body, helping the muscles release and relax just a bit more. And if you notice the mind wandering again, just notice, step back from the thoughts. You might view them from a different perspective. As the observer of your thoughts, letting them move through and melt away, just as you did with any tension in the body. And bringing your attention right back here to this present moment. You might notice the stillness of the body, how perhaps gradually and intentionally you've allowed yourself to sink more and more deeply into the present moment, into the stillness, being embraced by the stillness. You might see or feel or imagine in the mind's eye that you're floating in the sea of energy beyond all matter, all atoms and particles, that you're floating in this place where every part of your interior is connected energetically to everything outside of your physical body. This vast, endless sea of energy. Imagine now projecting your energy outward in front of you, perhaps with the help of the breath, through this place where your physical body meets your environment, your skin and your clothing, this place where your energy moves through and connects with all that is possible and vast. And holding the focus of the breath as it expands into the space in front of you. Now imagining the energy of your body with the help of your breathing, expanding out behind you, through your skin and your clothing, into the support behind or beneath you, into your environment and beyond. With each breath, moving this energy through behind you into your environment and into the vastness of the environment outside of you. Now see or feel or imagine your energy expanding to the right of you, through your skin and your clothing, any walls in your environment, and out into the distance. Now expanding your energy out your left side, through your skin and your clothing, any walls or partitions, and off into the distance. Feeling now and sensing your energy expanding out in front of and behind you, to your left and to your right. And now sensing your energy moving below you, in through your feet, into the floor beneath you, down into the earth, into the core of the earth and beyond. And now see or feel or imagine that energy moving up through your being, through the crown of your head, up through the ceiling and the roof, into the sky and the heavens and beyond, way out into the cosmos. Now letting this energy expansion become joined all around you, in front of and behind you, to your left and right, above and below you, until you are completely encircled with radiating energy in all directions, expanding your sphere of energy in all directions. Perhaps imagining that you're floating in your own endless sea of possibility. No boundaries, no restrictions. Complete and total ease and freedom. Boundless. You might notice thoughts or sensations creeping in. Simply move through those as a signal to drift more and more deeply. Floating in an ocean of energy. As you continue to rest in this ocean of energy, gently ask yourself, what do I long for? Perhaps it's something you'd like to have or create in your life. Or perhaps it's something you already have that you would like to expand. Imagine yourself capturing it in words or symbols, colors, concepts. What do I long for? Tuning in to your inner wisdom, your higher self, that part of you that knows the real you, the part of you that already knows what to do and just how to do it. Your wise self. Perhaps you notice what you're wearing, and how you're holding yourself. Who are you with? How do you feel? What do you know at the deepest part of yourself? You are offering yourself now the perfect instructions, the feelings, the sounds, and all of the emotions of you having what you desire. What do I long for? You are floating in a sea of infinite possibility. We'll rest here for another minute or two, and I will keep track of the time. I'd like to close our meditation today with a poem by Mary Oliver called The Journey. One day you finally knew what you had to do and began, though the voices around you kept shouting their bad advice, though the whole house began to tremble and you felt the old tug at your ankles, Mend my life, each voice cried, but you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do, though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at the very foundations, though their melancholy was terrible. It was already late enough and a wild night, and the road full of fallen branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voices behind, the stars began to burn through the sheets of clouds, and there was a new voice, which you slowly recognized as your own, that kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life you could save. When you're ready, you might bring some gentle movement back into the body. Perhaps shifting your weight a bit from left to right, or swaying from side to side. Gently wiggling your fingers or toes. Stretching into the space around you. Perhaps bringing some movement into the neck, into the wrists. And when you're ready, you can gradually blink your eyes open, taking in your space with fresh eyes. Perhaps giving gratitude to anything that occurs to you in this moment, whether it's a convenience in your home, a person in your life, an animal in your life. Let's draw our hands together, thumb knuckles at the breastbone, and bow our heads in appreciation for that which we're grateful for. And perhaps extending that gratitude to yourself for showing up today, making this time and this space for yourself today. I appreciate you. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.